Sophia, nice to meet you. It will be nice to spend this lovely excursion and day. It's nice and interesting excursion, and we are on the way to Limassol now. We are on the old road, Paphos Limassol. Very soon we'll change the road to highway. This enables to us to drive faster, and in this way we can show you more sites in one day excursion. And the first stop will be soon in the archaeological site Kurion. There are ruins of the ancient city which was established by Mycenaeans in the 12th century BC by Greeks, and the 12th century was the first wave of the Hellenization of Cyprus. And we will compare two ancient cities today, Paphos and Kurion. You see that Paphos is very well developed city, and it is both agriculture and tourist city, but Kurion in the 7th century was abandoned, and that's why we see just the ruins of the city, and why this we'll see later on. And Kurion is quite big archaeological site. There are many sites excavated, but one day is not enough. That's why in one day, in the excursion today, we will show you the highlights of Kurion, which is the early Christian house, Evstolios house, with a floor mosaic of early Christian period. And the second place, it will be the ancient theater, the only ancient theater on the island, which is in use till nowadays. And after the visiting of both sides, you come back to the bus and we continue our journey via Akrotiri Bay, and in the same area we stop for the visiting of the only medieval structure castle on the island, which is the Colossi Castle. And Colossi Castle is one of the well-preserved castles on the island. And when we stop there, you can see the castle. For those who want to see the castle inside, you stay in the entrance, you pay the entrance fee, because it's archaeological site, it's €2.50, and you go to see the castle inside, which is empty, no artifacts in the castle. But for those who don't want to see the castle inside, just outside, you can see it, and then there is a coffee shop to get your drinks or snacks also. The visiting of castle is optional, and after that we continue the journey via Akrotiri Bay to the Limassol. And when we approach Limassol, we drive through port area. There is a new port, an old port, and Port Marina, which is the private port of Limassol. And when we stop in the old town, you will have an opportunity to walk around, to see the old town, to see the old port area, or if you wish, you can go to Marina. And I will give you information about the sites in the old town, and during your free time you can visit the sites also in the pedestrian area. You can get your lunch in Limassol also, because we stay long time there. And if you wish, you can get your lunch, your drinks is optional. There are many coffee shops and restaurants. And then we return back to Paphos. And on the way back to Paphos, we have one more stop. Can you remember, or maybe you can guess which will be the last stop? Of course, the Rock of Aphrodite, the birthplace of Aphrodite. And I know why you chose this excursion, because you have heard that when you visit the place, after that you can stay young and beautiful forever. Huh? This is the reason why you chose this excursion, to visit the birthplace of Aphrodite. But believe me, you don't know the secret. What is the secret? You have to know when exactly you have to go there, and only then you can stay young and beautiful forever. Otherwise it doesn't work. And this secret I will reveal you in the end of the excursion, okay? And then you will decide where you have to go there. And the last stop will be short break to take some nice pictures there. of the area. And believe me, anytime you go there, the areas are amazing. Any season, any time, any weather you go there, it's nice there. And when we stop there for the short break, we will take some pictures of the place, and then we return back to Paphos. This is the way how we explore Limassol today in our day excursion.